All right, what's good, y'all? So, as you can see, Dr. Dre, he actually agreed to pay $2 million a month to his estranged wife, Nicole Young. And so, after he, was starting to recover from the aneurysm, and the thing is too, I did a little more research. It doesn't really get caused by stress; it caused by block of your arteries. Usually, your arteries supposed to supply a sufficient amount of blood throughout your body. Once one of the arteries are blocked, therefore it can kind of destroy like your brain. You have deficiency of blood flowing to your brain, and therefore you can have mental disparities. I mean, things can go on. Like you can pretty much die if you don't get any seek medical help immediately. So that's a very serious thing. So but the good thing is, he made it through, because a lot of people didn't make it. And also too, man, you can be deterred mentally. You could be mentally distorted. A lot of things can happen, man, with an aneurysm. So that's something very, very bad. It's actually something through birth. It's nothing that you can catch. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to go in here and apologize for making that video, that it was the stress. I mean, even he could be stressed, but I don't think that really causes an aneurysm. But here and there, Dr. Dre, he agreed to pay $2 million a month. I don't know, like I said, I don't know the history of his wife. I don't know if she actually contribute to his success with NWA and everything he's been doing over the years, and for him to build a legacy. Some people say it's karma, the stuff he's been doing with Michelle Lee, that he abused black women, cheated on them. I mean, he was kind of set up Tupac and whatever, and Eazy-E to get killed. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into that though. I don't wish death on nobody, or any harm or ill will. But it's kind of interesting, man. I mean, she got $2 million a month, man. I mean, maybe she did help. She was a lawyer and she could open her own practice with the money. But I do think it's a little bit more excessive. She stated that she can use that money to take care of her daily expenses. Maybe she want to keep up that lifestyle, because he's a multi-billionaire. He made a lot of money with the Dr. Beats by Dre. Beats by Dre. I mean, he had some stock, $263 million in cash and stocks. But people say $2 million ain't nothing, but I mean that's a lot. That could really tarnish you. You paying that like pretty much for the rest of her life. I believe it's alimony. You got Mary J. Blige in that same situation. She got paid for her man. I mean, usually when you make a lot more money than your spouse and things don't go well and lawyers are involved, it can end very ugly. She did sign the prenup, but I mean, he just said, I guess for the sake of peace, he want to say, hey, I'm just gonna give you $2 million a month. I just gotta move forward. I'm gonna focus on my health. And I think that's one of the biggest things and the most important things that you can do as a man. I mean, money isn't everything. Yes, you need money to take care of yourselves, but at the same time, man, maybe he just wanted peace and like, hey, this is what you want. Let's give it the $2 million a month. And maybe just move on with my life, and I can rebuild and make the money myself, because he's very successful, got a lot of talent. And maybe he has something, a game plan for himself to actually make even more money. You never know how the Lord's going to bless him. But it's just a very similar, crazy situation, man. Divorce is it's a very tough thing. Not only tough for the children, but it's tough for the mom's side and dad's side of the family, just because when you create that spiritual bond, and you're no longer together, and then you may see that person that you took vows with move on with somebody else while you're still alive, and healthy, and they moving on building a new life with that person. So you mentally and emotionally going through that at the same time. So it's a tough thing, man, but is what it is, man. But that's all I really want to say. You guys, tweet, like, comment, subscribe, man. Share your video. Protect your assets when you're successful. I'll tell you that, man. I mean, you got to get the lawyers, get the prenup involved, and try to be with someone that can help build you up, is on the same page as you, man. Because I believe she met him because they got married in '96, so she's probably like with him like when he really was like Dre, like he was making a lot of money. I know she was with him from the ground up. That probably would have changed the perspective, but we don't know what happens, man, behind closed doors, though. But that's all I really have to say. You guys, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I'm out. Deuces.